how to make a Loco Moco. If you've never heard of Loco Moco, which I hadn't before going to Hawaii, it is a just amazing dish that they make in Hawaii. It's super duper simple and easy, but it's their like what a burger or like pizza or whatever is like to us here. Like that's what a Loco Moco is to them there. That's just like the specialty food that you get when you go to a restaurant or whatever. So it's super good. Andrew and I are obsessed with them and we eat them pretty regularly now. So I figured I would show you how to make them. I would show you all of the variations and stuff like that. I'm making it for dinner tonight, so I figured I might as well show you. So basically what a Loco Moco is you have rice, and then on the rice you put some kind of meat. Like the classic one is a burger patty, but you can do any kind of meat. Like, so you can do a sausage patty, you can do like sausage links. Like I had one with like breakfast sausage links. That was really, really good. Spam is really popular in Hawaii, so you can do spam, all the different things, chicken, pulled pork. I'm trying to think what other options they had. But anyway, you can do basically any meat you want. Also the rice, you can do like any kind of rice. You can do just regular white rice, or doing like fried rice is pretty popular. And then you can put like the spam in your fried rice, which is really, really good because it gives it that little bit of saltiness without being like too salty, because I find just plain spam to get pretty salty. So doing just the little tiny pieces in there, I think that's really good. So you have your rice, and then you have your patty of some kind of meat. I'm gonna be making it with sausage today, but burger is kind of just like a hamburger patty is kind of like just the classic one. And then you do brown gravy mix, which I like to kind of add to my normal brown gravy mix to make it a little bit more special than just like a packet of gravy mix, but even just a packet of gravy mix is good enough. And then on top of that, you put a couple of fried eggs with the yolk like intact, so then you can break it and it adds to the sauce on the burger, and it's good, you guys. It's like, it sounds like when you first hear about it, it's like all those things don't go together, but they do. They do. They definitely do. So you need to try it. I'm gonna show you how I'm doing it today. I'm doing your kind of a not super conventional one. Like I said, I am doing it with sausage instead of burger because that's what we have in the house right now. And I'm doing it with wild rice instead of regular white rice or fried rice, because we kind of accidentally put all this together last week and we were like, wow, we need to really try that, because I made wild rice for the first time last week for dinner. And then Andrew took like leftovers and he was making sausage with his breakfast. And so he was like, I'm gonna kind of make a little Loco Moco. And he said it was so good, the mixture, that we were just like, well, let's try it. So anyway, I'm doing it with wild rice instead of white rice, which if you don't like wild rice, that's totally fine. I know not everybody's a fan. You can do it with regular rice, but that's what I chose to do it with. So yeah, I'm excited to get cooking. I'm excited to eat this for dinner tonight, and I hope you guys love it. Okay, so with doing the wild rice, I have been soaking my rice. This is wild rice. I've been soaking it for about 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours. That's the best way to do wild rice that I have found, because it does cut down on your cook time a little bit. And they say that any kind of a grain or seed, you should soak it before cooking it, because it just really helps break down like the outer shell or something like that, and makes the nutrients easier for body to absorb. So I'm trying to get into the habit of soaking everything before I start cooking it. So the wild rice has been soaking in water, and now I'm gonna cook the wild rice. It is a lot easier than you think that it is. It just takes a while, so I'm gonna show you how I do it. Okay, so I drained the water off of the rice. It's actually kind of amazing. It makes me definitely want to always soak my rice, because so much like stuff comes off of the rice when you drain it. So I put a bunch of water in the rice. I'm doing 1 cup of rice, by the way. I put a bunch of stuff in, or a bunch of water in the rice, and I'm going to be cooking that for about 45 minutes. I think I'll probably check it. And then once it's done, I'll test like a piece and make sure it's, you know, completely done and not crunchy on the inside or anything. Once it's done, I will drain any excess water off of it. That's the easiest way to do wild rice, is to just cook it and then drain the water off instead of waiting until it soaks up all the water, because since it takes so long, you don't want to be like constantly checking it, and you can't set an exact time on it because it is so finicky. So I'm just gonna kind of check it after 45 minutes until it's done, drain the rest of the water off of it, and we'll have wild rice. And then I'll get started on the other things. I'm gonna go do something else right now because I can't really do anything until that's done. Okay, so the rice is totally done. It's drained and set aside and totally ready. So I'm gonna get started on the rest of the ingredients. This is the sausage that I'm using. This is just what we have. Literally any sausage will do. And I'm going to just cook this in my little skillet. I'm not gonna bother making patties because that's just a bunch of unnecessary work. So I'm gonna break it up and then we can spoon it over our rice that way. And I'm thinking, just so I don't have as many dishes to wash and stuff, I'm probably, after the, whatever this is called, sausage, is completely done cooking, I'm gonna put my gravy in with it, and I'm gonna just make it all so we can scoop it all together and not have a bunch of different steps and not have to wash an extra pan. And then after that's done, I'm gonna fry up a couple of eggs, or Andrew might be home by then, and he's literally makes the best fried eggs ever. So I might make him make the fried eggs because his fried eggs are way better than mine. Like, it's a fried egg. How does it get better? I don't know, but he has amazing fried eggs. I'm just going to cook up a little bit of sausage and I'll talk to you in a minute.
Everyone in Vlogland is gonna think that I always drop shells in eggs. I really don't. Actually, usually don't. Lately, man, it's just the way it goes.
It's the pressure of being on camera.
I guess, even though I wasn't on camera this time.
So we've got the rice all done, we've got the meat and the gravy all done. Andrew's working on some eggs, and then we'll be done, right? I didn't forget anything, did I?
Rice? Oh, you said rice.
Yep.
Alright, it's in my own little world. I think that's it.
Cool, cool.
Hold the glory of what is our Loco Moco. It's not like
Yep.
exact Loco Moco, because Hawaiians don't know that there's anything healthy like in existence. So they wouldn't do like real rice, but they do the white rice. So there's that, and then there's this. Let me think. I think it's this first. Yeah.
No, you don't do the egg first. The egg's on top.
Is it on top?
Yeah, it is.
Depends on where you get your Loco Moco. I feel like.
It'd be
Like
kind of
sometimes
weird
it's on
for it
top.
not to be on top.
Maybe. It's been too long since we've been in Hawaii. See, we got to go back.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Here we have gravy, which is kind of more like meat than gravy, but it's like meaty gravy. And then we have eggs that we put on top of said things, like that. And then the yolk goes like everywhere with the gravy that's like everywhere. And trust me, it might seem weird, and it is, because Hawaiians are weird, but
Yeah, that's what I said. It's like you think about it and you're like, those
Yeah.
things don't go together, but
Nick
they
was
do.
telling me about it when we went there like the first time. He's like, "You haven't had a Loco Moco?" And we were like, "Yeah, no, we've had a Loco Moco." Kind of thinking that sounds terrible, and then we tried it, and it was like, "Wow, this is part of our life now."
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, definitely worth trying.
So there you have it. That's how you make a Loco Moco. I hope you guys try it.
Disclosure: we are not Hawaiian. This is not Hawaiian skin.
You should try it, and if you do, let me know in the comments what you think. And that's it. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.